Hello. Welcome to No. It's been 2 months since we made an episode, so I don't know what it's called anymore. What is this called?
This is Coffee and Carcassonne.
Yeah, those words.
And as I recall, last episode we said we're going to be much more regular about doing this every week, but then 2 months happened.
Then life happened. We did try to record an episode with the Tokaido app.
Yes.
As a new thing, but it didn't quite capture. It kept kind of crashing. So that aside, we'll play. We thought about Avignon.
Yep, we've got Avignon, we've got Jaipur, we've got Patchwork.
Yep. So
the tricky thing we're discovering with these two-player apps and getting them onto this show is a lot of the pass and play modes will tilt the screen up and down.
So it'll make you seasick.
Yeah, so we're trying to find the right game that will be fun to watch while we're just chit-chatting and won't make us seasick while we're eating breakfast.
And that's also, we eat breakfast, so if mouth sounds gross you out, turn it off.
Yeah. However, the Mouth Sounds album is great.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely check that out. So we're going to start a new local game of Carcassonne. I guess I was playing with the servant last time. Let's get Megan in here. Someday I'll play with Paul and maybe he can be on the show.
Yeah, he's your only other recent player.
Well, he's the only other human player that I played this app with.
Months and months ago.
Yeah, and it was quite I think a shock to him, maybe that I think I just threw the camera in his face and said, "I need to face on this account." So
oh no.
He was very kind and he was very patient with me, but that may be the reason for his particular expression down there. Hi, Paul. So let's start this game. We're playing with the river, inns and cathedrals, and the traders and builders, as we often do. We like the full game.
Oh, you're blue.
I am blue. Why am I blue?
Dabba-dee.
Dabu-da. So...
Crunchy toast.
Crunchy toast incoming. Woo! So...
Could have been crunchy.
Yeah. We went to the farmer's market yesterday, and we got all sorts of good stuff, and a cheesemonger said I had a good style that day.
She was a hipster cheesemonger.
Yeah. So when you think of a cheesemonger, actually I don't know what you think of when you think of a cheesemonger necessarily, but yes, she was very hip. So I take it at face value there.
She had good taste in cheese and fashion.
Yeah. You go to the cheesemonger for cheese always, but sometimes you get some life tips. We also got some very crunchy bread, but some berries,
tomatoes.
Did we get these eggs? Gosh, this whole thing is from the farmer's market. Yay!
Yeah.
Farmer's market is good. I like it a lot. Hopefully the farmers will treat me well in this game too. I recorded a couple random plays this week as well, so if you check my YouTube channel, you'll see some episodes of Daniel Plays. And unfortunately, I did not have a good performance in the first game. I thought there was a UI change to the Carcassonne app. Turns out we're playing with an expansion that I just hadn't played with.
Oh no! Was this with the human?
Yeah, against a random human.
Random human, okay.
And it did not go well. No spoilers. I'm not gonna say my total score or anything, but
what was the expansion that you had to play?
It was the Phantom Meeple.
The little clear one.
Yeah, the clear one, and I never see it, and it had been a while since I had played because we've been so busy. So I thought, there must have been a change since I last played, and no, it was just
They've never changed the app rules in a Broadway in 12 years, but leave it to me to go out of town. Here it is. So how does the Phantom Meeple rule work?
Oh, the Phantom Meeple is kind of interesting. Basically, you can play it as a second meeple on your turn, but it has to be on a different feature of the same tile. So
of the same tile you just placed.
Right. So if you place a knight on your tile, but you also feel like, that road looks really good, you can put your Phantom Meeple on there. It's basically a way to have your cake and eat it too, if you're using it just right.
Oh wow.
But I was not.
Oh.
Now, the past couple times you've gambled on this bridge, on this bridge city, and it's paid off.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been the clincher. It's just been another city.
Now we have played.
Yeah, we have played Carcassonne since our last recording. Yeah.
And she has dominated. She had one game where.
I think we've been 50-50 in wins, but I had some funny wins.
Yeah. You've had some very dramatic victories. I think the most dramatic one was where you scored 0 farms.
0 farms and 1.
Yeah.
Yay.
I think that unlocked an achievement, the industrialist, as I recall. So that was remarkable. I've never seen that before, especially with a completely resounding victory as the one they shared. It wasn't close at all. The thing was by 50, 60 points or so.
That's true.
I think a significant portion of that was a cathedral city that you had managed to score.
I think I did 2 of them.
Oh, you got both of the cathedrals?
I think so.
Oh,
at least 1.
That would certainly help. Let's see. Now the game is gonna get into full swing. We passed the river phase. Now we're starting to get some stuff down. I don't know why I put that knight on that road. Normally my rule of thumb is to never put a meeple on a road that only has that doesn't have both ends on it.
Well. Carcassonne Knights. Wacky. Well.
I guess I got the wrong robber on a road. Sorry, internet. Save your emails.
Meeple on a thing.
Yeah. This is what I was really aiming for. I was trying to set up a good opportunity to get the builder out.
Well, there we go. I don't know. We'll just make a boring old loop.
Get my builder back. And let's see.
I have a bad habit of getting my builder locked into something that gets blocked out. So I'm going to try to... My goal this game is to not do that.
Really, I've had that happen to me too, and it's very easy to do that, especially because there's a compulsion to put your builder on the biggest possible city, so that you have lots of opportunities to get second turns. But I think sometimes I lose sight of the value of a second turn. Sometimes it's the second turn isn't really worth it.
You can't see the city through the builders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That is exactly.
That's
right.
it.
Yes. That was a perfect and elegant metaphor.
A little nub.
I'd certainly like that one.
Well, it's mine.
That will be something. No. Yeah, I want to get that. See, in this case,
Escape.
this is an opportunity where I'm passing up the chance to have a second turn, just so I can make sure that I don't end up losing that meeple to some unfortunate tile draws.
A victim of unfortunate tile draw.
I often am.
I think I'll maybe if I do that, I'll make it harder for you to complete that corner.
Yeah, that would certainly
That would happen.
that would hurt. In my case, when I was playing those earlier games against randos, every move I made that I thought was going to do that, or this is going to be harder for you, they immediately got the tile they needed.
Every move you make, every farm you take, I'll be watching.
Nice.
I want this road piece in the middle, but gotta work with what you get. Hey, a little road. Yeah. Well, wait. Can I get an in out of it? Yeah.
Hot damn.
Yeah. Double points.
Sorry, I was distracted by this amazing smoked cheddar cheese with bits of fresh basil
And tomato. Thanks, farmers, for making food.
That cheesemonger knew what's up.
For us urban people.
It's like, what is that, a caprese? It's just not mozzarella. It's like a caprese...
Its cheese is called Campo.
Campo.
It's a cow's milk cheese.
Campo with It's lightly smoked. Cheddar. Was it a cheddar?
No? That's compo.
Oh.
The cheese type's compo.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So not like a farm or whatever. Do you recall the name of the farm or cheesemaker?
Yeah, I feel bad. I bought from them before, and it's on the wrapper in the fridge.
Well, that's good.
Oh, Boxcar.
Oh, Boxcar cheese. That's right. Yeah.
Is the name of the farm.
So look it up. Boxcar in Durham.
With 2 R's.
Oh, really? Oh, is it in Carborough?
No, it's just the name of the farm.
Oh, okay. Boxcar cheese. Look it up. It's in North Carolina. Very, very good.
It's a little farm.
Yeah, highly recommend. Oh, I've got the meeples to spare. I'll go ahead and drop that into a guaranteed 8-pointer. Sure.
Hey.
Oh.
Churchy. You can be churchy too.
You're converting?
Yeah, don't go there.
That's going to make that city a little bit harder.
Yeah, I was looking for farming reasons.
Oh. For farming reasons.
For farming reasons. Well, because it doesn't go around these.
It doesn't, yeah.
But it's touching. Well, it'll inevitably touch 1, 2, 3.
Right now,
4.
that farm is definitely worth a bit. I should have probably taken the opportunity
Worth a
myself.
bit. I'm going to do that instead. And hope that pans out.
Yeah.
What is the opposite of pan out? Pan in? Is that like a film term? What does pan out mean?
Pan in is...
Or is pan out like gold panning?
I think it's the gold panning.
Like-
For the 49ers used to say stuff like that.
We're just assuming. Someone write in the comments. What is pan out? Ugh. That looks bad. I can go up here. That doesn't look good either.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for me on that, for completing that cloister.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it'd make it easy to complete this city. That I could. Right?
I feel like it's all the same.
Yeah. I just want to get my extra turn without doing something real dumb.
Well, always rule of thumb is leave an opening on the outermost edge, as you can, so facing as little as possible.
Rule of dumb. Rule of thumb.
Hey, I'll happily take that one.
Okay. I can do sound effects. That's weird. No, let's not do that. It'll take it 1,000 years to take this turn.
You're fighting your instincts of making holes in the board.
I guess. It's been a couple weeks since I played. We went to Austin.
Oh, that's
Austin was
right.
cool.
Yeah, speaking of escaping cities and such, we did a couple of escape rooms.
Yeah. So our first escape room was...
Like a secret lab.
It was in an older, like, Victorian home, kind of. That's what it felt like. And that they had turned into, like, 5 separate rooms.
A little bit low budget, but I think that was probably good for our first experience, so we didn't go in with, like, huge expectations. We didn't know what to expect at all.
Yeah, and we were a small group of 4, and none of us had done a puzzle room before. So we didn't finish, but we got probably... I did the math. We got about 70% done.
Yeah, I feel good about our performance.
We only broke 1 lock, and they only had to come in and help us open up 1 lock that we had done correctly, and it wouldn't open for us. So
Yeah.
it had. I think it had been ridden hard, so to speak. But then the second one we did had a much higher production value.
Oh my god, had a fancy video intro thing with like real actors.
Full production. It was, you were supposed to break out of jail, and you had like 2 actual like old timey jail cells that the team was split up, and you had to figure your way out of the jail cells and then break out of jail. It was fun.
There's some cool stuff. No spoilers if you're going to be in Austin anytime soon for the
It's called the Escape Game.
Yeah, Austin Escape Game is the fancier one that we went to. But it is very good. Highly recommend it. We had a fun time doing it. We did go with another group of 4 who
They were randomly just they had booked the same room, so they put us together.
And they had some more experience, right?
They had done like 4 other rooms.
In the same place?
No, but just like in general, they had done 4 other escape rooms, so they really knew what to look for.
Yeah, they did.
They did a really great job.
I feel like your cousin. We went with Megan's cousin, her boyfriend, and your cousin had a. Oh, nice! Wow. Wow, that farm is getting huge. Your cousin had a brilliant idea of sneaking in some Post-it notes.
Yeah, which I didn't think was really sneaking, I guess. Post-it notes are handy.
It was very handy. There were a number of things where we would have otherwise had to relay information across a room,
yelling.
And Post-it notes just helped immensely with that. Though it actually didn't necessarily help us solve that particular puzzle, since we had some switches in the wrong place.
I think it sped it up.
It did, yeah.
I also, props to the dude. We went at like 9:30 in the morning on a Sunday.
Holy cow! Yeah, it was really early.
Props to and I felt fine, but props to the like dude bros who are running this thing, who were there and very hungover, still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't want this one. I guess I could go there. Yeah.
If you want to see some pictures from our Austin trip, where could people find those? If anyone's...
They're nowhere because they're not online right now.
Oh, okay. Well, someday they'll be online and you can look at pictures of our Austin trip. But we went to the big reason we went to Austin was actually for two live podcast recordings from the McElroy brothers, who you may have heard of from Polygon and a number of other things. We went to see the Adventure Zone, which is the McElroy brothers and their dad playing D&D live on stage. It was very fun. I don't know if the episode's up yet, but...
Yeah, well, no, that episode's not. I think they're going to, like, sit on it for a while or something.
It was very funny. Very fun.
Silly.
And the crowd was amazing. Just so many really, really hardcore devoted fans.
Everybody's very enthusiastic and very, like, positive.
Yeah.
Which I really dig. Like, I've been to shows where people are just, like, they're there to scream and, like, have a good time, but... We applauded everything, like at the theater, and one of the theater director comes out, as they do at live shows, and says, "Hey, please silence your cell phones, and here's a quick list of our donors, our top donors, because they have to name names because they paid money, and then here's a list of like 5 shows that are coming up, and 90% of the people don't live there, so you just sort of sit through it." And every single thing she listed, everyone said, "Yay! Yay! Yay!" And then she finally said, "You guys need to stop clapping so we can get through this." Everyone's just really happy and supportive. I think supportive is a good word.
Yeah. Affirmational.
Yeah. and it's nice to be in a group. It's like being in a convention where you can all finally, I can say all these stupid inside jokes and everyone in the room will understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there have been so many instances of fandoms kind of collapsing in themselves. It's nice that this has just been pretty healthy. At least the experience that we had was
great.
Was just very fun, very positive.
Yeah.
We really liked it. And then the next night was what was it?
That was Bam.
That was Bam Bam. Okay.
And Sawbones.
Oh,
I didn't know that they were gonna have Sawbones. I was very excited. Maybe more excited to see Sawbones than Bam Bam. To be honest.
Sawbones is a medical history podcast with Justin McElroy and Sydney McElroy.
Sydney's a doctor.
And he's an idiot.
Aw.
That's what he says.
He's a lay person like me. I'm not a dum-dum.
No.
I'm just not a doctor.
He introduces himself as that. Justin McElroy, you're a very nice and kind man.
You're just not a doctor.
And
like me.
Gosh, I feel bad about that now.
No.
I love you, Justin. All right, I'm gonna get in on that farm, yo.
Are you? I got distracted. My phone rang, which we edited out of this thing. My phone rang and I had to step away, and I come back and I forgot. How do I play Carcassonne? What is the farm?
Oh no!
What's a meeple?
Okay, so this is a meeple.
Okay, what do I talk to it?
Yes.
Do I name them all?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to name them your friends' names, and so when they go to the farm to lay down.
Oh, it's like Oregon Trail.
Yep.
But you call him Fart Face instead. Timmy Fart Face. That was the rule.
Gimme Fart Face died of dysentery. Brandy Caldwell from Shut Up Sit Down has been playing the new Pokemon game Magikarp Jump.
Oh, which looks really cute. I should get it.
His name is Magikarp My Balls.
Oh, right. No, that's not cute.
You leveled up my balls.
No. You'd think it wouldn't let you.
My balls have gotten so strong.
Why would it not block that combination of characters?
The most brilliant part of it is that he's done it all lowercase, so it really fits in the sentences that they're saying.
Aww. What's Magikarp?
Poor Magikarp.
Does the Magikarp ever turn into the Gyarados in the game?
I don't know. I haven't played the game yet. Maybe, but I feel like it's more charming if it doesn't.
If it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's just a little jumpy Magikarp.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Oh, what?
I'm not gonna put anything on that. I just want my meeple back.
Don't you want the road though?
Oh, I do want the road. Yeah. 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
Clippy clop.
Oh my god, speaking of eating breakfast, surprisingly enough, reminded me. There was so much good food in Austin.
We ate all the time.
Oh, yeah.
If we weren't eating, we were sleeping or a puzzle room.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was it.
Yeah, kind of. Oh, we did some VR, maybe?
Yeah, we got to try VR. It was really fun and weird. And I have very bad vision and
Oh, yeah.
just sort of assumed that because it's like right against your eyeballs that it would work, but I needed my contacts, but still I tried it.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was really fun.
So you did the job simulator.
Yeah, the little job where you can be like an office worker or I liked the cooking thing.
Well, and the premise of that was that it's like the distant future and you're like simulating these jobs that were around when humans were around.
Yeah, because everyone in the quote unquote restaurant is a little floating robot, and you're having to make these foods for them. Foods, quote unquote.
Yeah. I think some of the data on recipes was lost in the millennia since humans existed. And then I played, or rather, experienced. This I think an app called Rec Room, REC, Recreation Room, and
with other people.
Yeah.
I didn't really play games with other people.
Yeah, I played what was it, squash? What was the one?
Yeah, it was like a little tennis ball game.
Yeah,
and paintball.
Yeah,
then throw shit around in the main hall. That game.
That lobby was amazing. We were throwing around everything that we could pick up. With everything we could pick up, just
loose on on the floor.
We just respawn. And so we just keep on throwing these big Gatorade barrels.
Well, first they sort of prime you because they left some frisbees on a card table,
yeah,
and some tennis balls and like a little video recorder, so people could like throw the frisbee to each other. One person could like video cam record them throwing. Oh, how cute! But instead he starts picking up like the Gatorade dispenser and hucking it at some guy that's hanging off of the basketball hoop across the thing, and then picking up the whole table and throwing that to the guy. And the thing was, how far can I throw it and this guy still catch it? They had a good time.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
And the physics of it was really cool. Like the frisbees actually behaved like frisbees. It was cool. Saying it out loud like that makes it sound like, I could have just gone to a rec room and played frisbee with somebody. And but
you could have, I guess.
The fun part for me was playing the paintball thing and not playing paintball at all. Just to kind of summarize it, the way you move around, you just sort of point at a place and then you teleport there immediately, and that's the method of movement. You don't actually walk around necessarily.
You can move within the room you're standing in.
Sure.
Which we had at the minimum space. I think it was like 8x8 room.
Yeah, it was tight quarters.
So if you needed to move further than that in the game, you have to point and click.
Yeah. So point and click movement was the main method of getting around. But quickly I realized I'm not gonna have the time to really get competitive in paintball, and I realized I could drop my weapon and just start moving my hands around in this very goatsy sort of gesture.
Ugh. That sounds like it was bad. It was just really obscure looking because it's just a little floating torso man with like oven mitt hands.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I thought it looked like Cthulhu mouth.
Yeah, because it was in front of my face, not in my butt. Mm-hmm. I guess that's important to clarify.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I would just flap my fingers in front of my face. I don't know if
That's a weird noise.
the sound effect helps. But I would just flap my hands in front of my face at people.
And then the people would leave.
I was... Basically, this is... if you played Splatoon, there's this thing called flopping. Or
Yeah.
Flop party?
Flop party.
Flop party, that's right. Where you turn into a little squid and you kind of flop around in place.
You're not shooting anyone.
No. And the idea is that while in the middle of this hectic 4-on-4
Shoot a match.
shoot 'em up, you get one person who's up on a high perch or in some area who's very easily vulnerable to being splatted. They just start flopping around, and they keep on flopping around until someone else joins them. And it's fun. And I was kind of hoping that was going to be something similar here in this paintball thing, where people would kind of join me doing this
Flapping around.
this flappy gesture. Sadly, that was not the case. They didn't seem amused by it.
But those of us watching you do this, very, very funny. He also almost decked our host twice.
I'm very sorry.
No, but he thought it was really funny. Like you whiffed by his forehead by millimeters, and he just looked at me and was like,
He was a good sport.
Well, our host said when he first got it, I don't remember what system this is.
I don't know. I think it's a Vive. I think it's the Vive, which is what we had.
When he first got it, he was playing in Rec Room, playing charades. And the ceiling fan was on in the room that he was in.
Oh, yeah.
And the charade clue that he got was high jump. And he just threw his hands up in the air. It's me. Oh, threw his hands up in the air when... Oh, I think you took my turn then.
Did I take your turn? Oh, I went here. Oh, man. Okay, so you can use this tile.
Well, but...
We got distracted talking.
About VR, I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to dump it.
Okay.
This happens sometimes.
Yeah, we get distracted
We need like a 2-step undo Carcassonne makers.
Yeah, please, Carcassonne, if we're playing a local game, it's been a few years. Can we not get an undo?
Just make it optional?
Yeah, we don't have to have it, but with Pass and Play in particular, it's easy to misclick, and the assumption is that it's a friendly match.
Yeah.
We're not playing online or anything.
Yeah.
And not just to put Carcassonne on blast. Any board game app, if you have 2-player Pass and Play, some kind of undo.
For two steps.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there may be some memory issues, but
It can't be that hard.
I've learned not to say that about fields where I don't know anything about how it's done.
That's true.
But all I can say is that I request it, and I hope that it is easy enough to do. But it would certainly be handy in certain cases like this where we accidentally take each other's turns. Hopefully,
yeah, we needed to come up with a verb for that.
The only thing that happened here that was significant was that by placing this tile here on your turn, I've added a bunch of stuff.
He got all the farms.
Yeah, but I mean, I would have gotten an elbow eventually, right?
Probably with 40. Yeah.
Okay. So
it was the only elbow left.
Yeah, hopefully that
we
was.
could check how many elbows are left.
Yeah, sure.
Let's peek.
Yeah, there's like 3 elbows left, plus a bunch of other two field corners.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Not that I wouldn't have put something there to block you out.
Oh, that's true. I mean, this whole game's forfeit now.
Throw this whole iPad in the garbage. Burn it.
Throw the stream into the stream.
Yeah.
No one's made that joke. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm gonna toss that out. I feel like I should have made that more useful.
Wow, this city's getting humongous.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I need to end this. Get back here. There we go. We went to a really cool place in Austin called Pinballs.
Oh yeah.
It has 2 levels, and the first level is like kind of your standard arcade where you get tickets for little tchotchkes, and then on the upper level it's all pinball machines from like the I think the oldest one I saw was from the early 60s. They might have had some older than that, all the way through like today that has digital displays and stuff, and so you could play some just really weird hokey ones. That place was super fun, and they had this big it was Space Invaders. So it was 2-person Space Invaders, and the screen for Space Invaders was
wall.
It was like 5 by 6, and each player sits at an actual like machine gun thing laser. And,
Wow.
And you're shooting this like machine gun laser at the Space Invaders. And there's just so much feedback, and it hurts you because every time you shoot the dang gun, it shakes. So you're just shaking the whole time. Blah, 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 blah. But my cousin is really, really good at just like conventional Space Invaders, and so she got the like 500 ticket bonus where the tickets just keep coming out of the machine. And I like that this place still uses tickets. It doesn't use like credits.
Right.
Whatever.
It was like both. It was a hybrid system because some of those machines are really old. They just don't have the card readers.
Well, but I mean, like the some places don't even give you paper tickets
Yeah.
anymore. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's wasteful, but it's not fun. So she gets the 500 ticket bonus on top of whatever she won, and the Space Invaders machine is a few feet away from the ticket like redemption machine. And those things you put in the ticket and then you watch it, and as it counts your tickets to give you a receipt, it shreds each ticket. So she. As Space Invaders is kicking out hundreds of tickets, she like looks around and realizes she takes the end of the ticket thing that she's getting and feeds it into the ticket shredder, so it's feeding straight out of Space Invaders and into the ticket shredder. And we have this on video. Perhaps I can link to it. I thought that was brilliant. Smart's running my family. Tell
That's
you
true.
what.
Yeah, it was her idea to do the post-its at the escape room. Yeah. What I love about that clip is that she did not realize she was on video. She wasn't performing. This is just what she would do naturally.
Yeah. Oh, and I was excited, but also a little bummed. We found Typing of the Dead.
Typing of the Dead.
For Dreamcast as a
Arcade game.
like a cabinet arcade game.
Yeah.
But it was all in Japanese, and it had the keyboard is a little bit cramped because it had extra keys on it, and it didn't have home keys, and it had one of those like plastic keyboard covers, and it was so beat up, so I couldn't really feel the home keys. But man, it was really fun to play that like in an arcade setting. I just wish it had been in English.
Yeah, what was like? What I forget what it's called, Romanji, where it's like
I don't know.
the phonetic English
letters.
thing. Yeah,
But you could also, but the thing is, they would pop up in English and not in English. So you could also type it as not English letters. But
yeah.
it was such a hacked together cabinet, like arcade cabinet, because the frame around it that explained to you in Japanese how to play the game with a keyboard was from Lupin the Third. I was like, I want to play this Lupin the Third typing game.
Yeah, was that actually a typing game for Lupin the Third?
It had icons on like how to use the keyboard.
I gotta look that up because I have no idea how you would do a Lupin the Third.
Oh, probably the same way. You just have enemies float in and you have to type letters.
Like just shooting dudes.
Probably.
Oh, but like you just can't see Lupin with a typewriter
with a keyboard. Well,
Yeah.
maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's totally unrelated. And I got to play DDR on a real thing. It was so fun.
It was the actual machine, like the model of machine that you had most practiced on.
No, well, it was. I mean, as the machines went on, they kept like a little grouping of songs from all the older systems. And so it was some version that had songs that I knew, and I was very excited. I paid $1 and I played 4 songs, and it was a flashback.
You're very, very good at, or at least by my standards, you're very, very good at DDR.
I can step
I keep
on
on talking
arrows.
you up about it.
I mean, I'm not that good at it. I have fun at it. Perhaps that's of note.
You're certainly pick it up again faster than I could if I had only played.
I don't like to do whatever the technique is where people hold onto the bar behind and just step on it. I like to dance around a little bit, even if it's on easy mode. Oh, you're gonna take my goods.
I'm gonna take the goods.
There's not that many of those, just 3.
Yeah, and you already got a point lead. But
Goods.
I just don't want you to have them is all.
That's a good way to just talk about humanity. Isn't that what every war has ever been about?
I just don't want you to have it.
That's all.
I want peace for me. I just don't want peace for you. Yeah.
We learned of a really fun, like a, what would you call it, like a folk game?
Yeah, it's a folk game.
Like a game you would play like in the car.
Yeah. Oh, we should send this into the dice, not dice tower, Shut Upside Down.
Oh yeah. So we call it the Schwem game because it was made by someone whose last name is Schwem. Mm-hmm. And ooh, look at that. Ooh, wait, I gotta finish the city. I gotta get all the points. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I have 2 wheats and 2 barrels. I can put a wheat in each barrel.
Those cathedrals are really taking their sweet time.
Oh yeah, they hadn't come out yet.
No. I think they're just gonna be poison. I'm glad I set up my big city to not take one.
Okay, so the Shrimp game. You're basically building a movie, and you can tailor it to however many people there are in your group. And we played with 4 people. Mm-hmm. So everybody gets a prompt and thinks of their response at the same time. You take however long you want. So when we played it, there were 4 of us sitting around a table at the bar, and the first person thought of the premise of a movie. Mm-hmm. Then the next person thought of the starring.
Yes.
Third person thought of the soundtrack. Is that right?
The reason it flopped.
That's a variant.
Yeah.
Basically, you're adding more of about a movie, directed by, funded by, etc., etc. And you.
The last thing's the title.
And the last in the groups does the title. That's right. But you don't like blurt it out at the same time. You have to stick with whatever you picked. Mm-hmm. And as you go around the table, it sounds like you need to be it's a performance kind of game, which some people aren't into. But really, because we talked about that after we played a couple rounds, because everybody there had a good time doing that and kind of feeling like in the spotlight, so to speak. But we were thinking about when some people play and they don't really have a good time because they feel like they don't have these 2-sentence answers for the premise. They'll just say something like high school prom, and they'll feel like they're not contributing when really that's still really funny with this build up. So I said, you know what, it's all about like pitching it as you're playing it to say like, just say your answer with like such exuberance. That's all you have to do in these like kind of in the spotlight kind of games.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
To still feel like part of the fun.
Yeah.
Because there's still always going to be somebody that like is the actor that can sell you any idea, and you're going to feel like, oh, I'm not as cool as they are. So you just scream and shout and dance the word high school prom.
Many people have made their careers out of compensating for lack of charisma with volume.
Exactly. Yep. Ooh, another city.
Oh dear.
Yay.
Oh no.
Yay. More wheat for me.
Well.
Oh, here you go.
Great.
Do you have a place for it though? You had
This is the second cathedral that I've gotten, and it's not really. Well, it's even less useful now. Oh dear. Wow. I really have no other place to put it but one that. Okay. This one is probably not going to be worth anything anyway, so I'll just put it there. Ooh, there's no way in 15.
I didn't know you had already put that one out.
Yeah.
These strawberries are really good. Wow. Strawberries that aren't from Kroger. Sorry, Kroger. Strawberries are kind of bland.
Oh.
These are from the farmer's market, and they're very tasty.
I was very pleased to see the farmer's market offered double value on SNAP benefits.
Yeah. I think they've been doing that a while, too.
I don't know if that's a common thing or if it's just ours.
I've seen it at others.
Okay.
I mean, I would hope that people utilize it.
The issue is always like getting to the farmer's market because sometimes it's just hard to.
They have 2 here, which is nice in the same area. So you can either go during the week in the afternoon, or you can go in the weekend morning.
Definitely a benefit of the big city. It's not even that.
We're
We're
not
not a big city. That's right. Yeah. Come to think of it.
You want to put the thing, it won't go.
You can gotta drag it, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Whatever it is about late game Carcassonne, maybe it's like my fingers are no longer registered as alive. There was a game at this arcade place that it was just a little touchscreen with like 2-color blinky LED lights, kind of sort of.
Oh, the finger maze
It makes a little maze, and then it has a blinking light, and you have to just hold your finger on the blinking light and follow it through the maze really, really fast. I mean, like super fast. And there are people that play it over and over again and get like blisters on their fingers. And we thought, okay, wait, we have a way to hack this.
Oh, right.
Just take a hot dog, just so long as your body's touching it, right? Because it's conducted with electricity, and roll it laterally across the screen.
Yeah, just like a scanner. Like, you scan a hot dog across that screen.
And then you're guaranteed to win.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do that a few times, you get your prizes. You win the bicycle on the wall. And then it's really greasy, so the next person that wants to play it the traditional way by tracing it has an advantage because it's greasy.
Oh, I hadn't heard that side
Yeah.
benefit. Wow.
So, you know?
So really, you're a hero.
Yeah, you're a hot dog hero.
That's the name of the game. Hot Dog Hero.
Hot dog hero. Na, na, na. Okay.
Yay!
Peace.
Now I have that farm.
Well, you already had it.
No, I tied it with you.
Oh.
Now I have 2 to your 1.
Boo.
So that's good. Or I could. Well, maybe. I might be Xing out this city this late in the game, but I think that farm is going to be worth it, especially since I have a pig on it. It's on a river. Yeah, it'll be worth it. Although, wait.
Things don't look good for me.
Well, I mean, you've got a 44-point lead, and
Yeah, you'll get that though.
I don't know if there's enough cities
You're
on
gonna
this
get
farm.
ribbons.
1 right now.
Yep, it's 10.
Oh, 10 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All the
8,
thrill
9.
of counting.
Yeah. Okay. That farm's probably worth it. I'm hoping that I'll get another chance to close up that city up top.
I keep wanting to put something there, but man, that is not good. It's the opposite of good. It's bad.
Yeah, this whole region on the far right is this odd.
Hot man.
It's an appendix. It's just waiting to burst.
Ugh, gross.
Sorry. I'm just hosting all sorts of great visuals in this episode.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
With all these chewing noises.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
I'm glad that I bought blueberries at the farmer's market, but I think those are probably just trucked in.
The
Sold.
blueberries are?
I think so. I don't think blueberries grow like this around here.
Oh.
They're good though. I'm eating them.
They're bad. They taste good, but they feel bad.
Oh. So if I do that, I'm giving you more points.
But it's a way for you to sneak in on, at least get a second, second farmer
that
there.
little corner right there.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Oh, dear.
Because have you used your double?
Not yet.
Oh.
Oh, dear. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. And that's not even Xing it out. Shoot. Okay. This is late game farm scramble.
Our farmers are fighting.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh,
Hey, look at that. Hey, look.
Oh, no.
Look at that great piece. It's such a good piece. Look at it. How many are left? 6? I could get 2 points from that.
Huh?
I'm always into like dropping things.
Oh, yeah.
I would still have 2 meeples left.
Yeah,
Oh, hey.
you've got plenty of room.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey.
Oh, boy. Is there any way I can get in on this farm and take it back? Oh, jeez.
Add to my city.
What a long shot. At least I can get another turn out of this. Oh, hey.
What's that going to do for you?
That closes up that city, but...
You get goods for it. You should get the goods.
I think this.
Ooh. Ooh, doggies.
Oh, boy.
Okay, but that was 20 points for you.
Yeah, and you've still got a lead.
Or 10.
Yeah. You've still got a lead on one good. Okay, that's worth it.
Feel good about your goods.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it sucks losing that farm though.
Doesn't it? That's how I feel every game. It's a barrel on that. Hey, barrel.
Now you say it. The past couple weeks of you not playing has perhaps made you rusty, but I think it's that you've been saving up that Carcassonne energy.
Carcassonne energy. Charging up.
Yeah, it's like a big Dragon Ball Z thing. Just.
Oh, I'm imagining a meeple that gets like big blonde hair. And goes super meeple.
That's a huge gamble. I don't know about that.
Oh, how would you do it?
Well,
Because you're gonna get an X.
I'm hoping that 2 tiles there, but there's two tiles remaining,
Oh.
so that's not a good idea. Yeah, I think that city is,
Unless it's something up here.
but it's still too late. Like, there's no way that I can get something that quickly.
You could look at what's coming. I mean, you'll know exactly what tiles are coming.
I don't like doing that.
Okay.
I don't want to make that farm even more valuable for you. Ugh. Oh, hey. There's this whole other farm here that is untouched.
Oh, little farm?
Well, a slightly bigger farm, if I can get this here.
Oh, do it.
So that is 3... Yeah. It seems alright. Yep, farm scramble.
Hey, that sounds good.
It's kind of what we're making, what we ate today.
Yeah.
Oh. We'll see. This is going to be interesting. I think Megan's got it.
Woo. Why not? Oh, wait. This is my last one. So let's get extra points. The very last one.
Make that tiny farm a little bit more valuable. Oh, okay.
I think you got it, though.
I don't know. That farm is... I think it all built up into that one farm's value. Oh, gosh.
Wink. Woohoo!
Oh!
Hooray!
I told you got it!
I did it!
Yay!
Gosh, 52-point farm, right?
That was the kind of farm steal that I do sometimes.
Once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
We got it on record.
We did.
Aw.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm not going to promise we're going to make this a regular thing, because, boy, that was jinxed last time. But we're definitely going to try to play more.
Yeah, maybe it'll be Avignon if y'all don't feel seasick watching it flip back and forth.
Yeah, hopefully we can get it set up so that it stays stable. Maybe if I can lock rotation or something, we can.
Yeah, we'll try it out.
We can make that work. But until next time, bye.
Bye. Have some good breakfasts.